Hello, everybody. So glad you guys are here. Welcome to the Guardian Angel Connection Practice. I am doing this nightly at 12:15 Eastern Standard Time every day, and we're just practicing our clairs and connecting with our guardian angels. I just got off the 1 Billion Strong YouTube channel where we are raising our vibrations and uniting the collective unconsciousness to love around the world. And I do that at 12 noon and 12 midnight on the 1 Billion Strong channel every day. So this really puts me into a high vibe state and gets me ready for this as well. So I hope you guys are ready to bring in your guardian angels and connect with your guardian angels. Just going to check the notification, make sure that this is going through, and we are going to begin any minute as we hang there. So how's everybody doing? Hey, Melody, so glad to see you. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Sil. Glad you guys are all here. We're going to hang in there for a few more minutes, and then we are going to go through our clairs and practice some sensing energies and develop a stronger connection with our guides. So the process, how it works is that we are calling in our guardian angels, our spirit, whoever you want to call in. And then we're going to go through a process of each clair. We're going to start with clairsentience, which is sensing. Sensing allows us to align our vibrations to them. So we're going to start with clairsentience. Then we are going to move on to clairvoyance, which is clear seeing. We're then going to move on to clairaudience, which is clear hearing, clairalience, which is clear smelling, and clairgustance, which is clear tasting. And we're going to finish that off with claircognizance, which is clear knowing, or just kind of knowing what's happening there. And we'll channel some messages. We'll find out if there's a message for the group, and we can channel messages for each other at that point too as well. So that's what the practice is, and it is time to begin. So call in your guardian angel. You don't need to know their name if you don't know it, but just ask them to come in, or you can call in another being that you want to connect with, whoever that might be, and to develop a stronger connection with. So call them in, and we are going to feel what they feel like. So 242. So let's feel our claircognizance, clairsentience, and feel what they're like. So Sebastien, would you come in, please? I feel a shiver go down my spine, which is usually when I know spirit is coming in. I can feel expansion coming from behind my head. So this is my signature that I know Sebastian's coming in, because he comes in through the base of my skull and he expands out, and I can feel my eyes getting sore too. He's now moving down into my chest. I can feel it in my stomach, just below my sternum. It's getting stronger there, getting more painful. Hey, Carolyn. Hey, Grace. Hey, Callie. Hey, Melody. Hey, Sil. So I've just called in the spirit guide. We are working in clairsentience, and we are feeling what our guides or whoever we're calling in feels like in our bodies. And I'm just sitting in Sebastian's energy right now. I can feel the energy in my spine expanding right up and down my spine. And I can feel it now in my chakra points, all my chakra points, mainly from my solar plexus, going all the way up to my crown. I feel a lot of pressure coming in. I almost feel like a lot of pressure behind my eye sockets as well. So definitely a lot of pressure there too. Let me know what you guys are feeling with your guides. Call them in and see what they feel like for you. And I gotta say, like, Sebastian's energy is quite strong. There is a lot of energy here, and I'm kind of like hanging on as the energy's coming in. Like it's really strong. Painful ankle cramp. Callie, is that from? So Callie, you said that you have a painful ankle cramp. Is that from your guide, or is there an emotion there? And if you can, so put your mind there, quiet yourself, just sit with it and see if an emotion or an event pops up, and then just sit with it. And let it know it's safe. Let it know it's loved. And see if that is an emotion. A lot of times when we feel pain in our bodies, that usually is a trapped emotion, whether from this lifetime or a past generation. And all pain is energy in motion, which can be released. So give that a whirl, see if that works for you. And I'm just sitting in his energy. Where are you? I can feel it setting off to my left side here. There's a little bit more pressure on this side. So he's on my left. And I actually feel he's moving behind my back and he's moving to this side as well. Wow, it's a lot of energy. So with this energy, I'm just allowing it. I'm letting my body relax. I'm letting it come in and just relaxing and letting his strong energy integrate with my body. You might find yourself yawning. You might find yourself in pain. Make sure you're drinking water. The yawning is going to be oxygen coming in to allow the body to adjust and the brain to adjust because it's requiring oxygen. So that might be why you yawn. It's definitely why I'm taking deep breaths in, and use water as well. Grace says she's called in her guardian angel. Heart expansion and feeling energy around her arms. Very cool. Love that. Love that. Ooh, all right. I'm just sitting with this energy. You're super strong. See where they are around you. So treat it, as you call them in, just sense where they are around you. And see, how do they feel? Does it feel like a male energy? Does it feel like a female energy? Mine is definitely male. Is there a denseness? Does it feel heavy? Does it feel light? Does it feel joyful? Does it feel angry? And I'm feeling like a bit of a seriousness from Sebastien as he's going through this, but almost like he's pinpointing his energy towards me and focusing it on me. Not mean serious, but he's just focusing and working on me. He's quite focused as he's working on me. And I can begin to hear my ears ringing a bit now too. And it's moving up my spine. It's going up to the base of my skull. See if there's any movement for you guys as well. And just hang in there. Oh, all right. Are you ready to move on? He's having me hang on for just like another 30 seconds here. And then we're going to move on to clairvoyance. And that is clear seeing. So we're going to hang on there. I even feel like a little nauseous now too. Yeah, I don't know if it is intense, right, Carolyn? But I'm just trying to sit myself into it. If it's really too intense, you can ask them to back off and step back a bit. Me, myself, I'm a bit of a glutton for punishment. And I like to kind of push myself to certain boundaries and just controlling my body as it comes in. Okay, so he's saying that's it. I'm now moving on to clairvoyance. And clairvoyance is our clear sight. So let's shift over our attention. Okay, Sebastien, can you back off a little bit, please? And give us something to look at. Ask all of our guides, all of our angels, whoever call in, give us something to look at. Give me a visual. And right now, Sebastien is showing himself to me. I usually start with the body so I can see his thin frame, thin, medium frame. He's not really super skinny, but he's very thin. You can see his blonde hair and the wave coming through it, so it's longer. Kind of like that, I guess, a Justin Bieber type of look to him without the tattoos and maybe without the energy that Justin emanates. But it's that type of look with the hair waved. I can see his freckles around his cheeks. So he has a small little bit of freckles on his cheeks and a little bit of freckles going over his nose. Let's try and get a visual, see what they look like for you. You can see him starting to yawn. So that's an increase of oxygen that I need for the body to acclimate itself to the changes in energy. It's very typical if that happens to you as well. Whew. And what else are you going to show me? So I can see his clothing coming through. Today he has a long sleeve shirt on. It's collared. The sleeves are rolled down. They're pinned up. He actually has cufflinks on as well today. And I can see like golden black cufflinks. The shirt is like a light baby blue. And there's like a bit of a pattern to him, like these stripes on there, vertical stripes that are fainted, the same color as the cloth. And they're just these, it's like two straight lines. And within them, there's like a paisley type intricate pattern, not paisleys, but it's just that little ornate stitching in there. Awesome. So Grace says her guardian angel is behind her head and is showing her a peacock. Beautiful. Beautiful. So ask if there's a meaning. Why are you showing a peacock? And going back to Sebastien, so I can see his pants now. He's got dark pants, black shoes on. They're shiny black shoes laced up. So, and he has a jacket. He has a dark, like a tuxedo jacket slung over his shoulder, and he's got a bow tie. So why are you showing me this? He says this is like the main event. It's the gala that we're all here. We've entered into the gala, and he's like celebrating our connection together and doing this work together. That's cool. Thank you. Now seeing, I just got a flash of Grace. I just got a flash of your peacock. And I can feel like pressure behind my eyes, like there's tension in there. And there's a vibration happening within them. So I can see them working, or they're working on our clairvoyance in order to work our sight. So you might feel a little bit of pressure, some density within your eye sockets, within your eyes. I definitely feel a heaviness around my eyes. It's interesting. I never yawn at this time, so I definitely know there's an influx of energy. Thank you. Thank you for that. Whew, okay, let's move on to Clairaudience, and that is our clear hearing. So let's see if you guys are hearing anything. So give us something to listen to. And immediately I'm hearing ocean sounds. So he's giving me the ocean. He's giving me, I can hear like there's that bell that usually rings that you see at the ocean that's hitting against the buoy. Ding, 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 ding. And I'm now seeing and hearing, so I can hear like a foghorn of a large ship. And I can see that actually I'm seeing the visual that there's a party on the ship as well, the gala that we're at. That's great, Carolyn. Thank you for coming. Have a beautiful night. So I can see, I can see the ship. I can see lots of people on there, and I can hear the din of people talking on here. And I can hear like the glasses clinking together and people just having conversations. There's laughter, there's joy. And I'm getting the sense that this is it's our families, it's our soul families, it's our angels and guides and spirit guides, and everyone's just kind of coming to celebrate our union in this, in our work in this, as we work on opening ourselves up to the other side. Hey, Victorious, welcome. Thanks for coming. We've called in our guardian angels, and we've done Clairsentience, Clairvoyance, and we're currently working on Clairaudience, and we're just listening to sounds if you care to join in. So I'm hearing, so I can definitely hear all the din. I can hear the ship. I can hear the party. I can hear the celebration. And I can hear a very light lapping of water against the ship edge and against the dock edge as well. And it's just a very slight lapping of water. And they're just celebrating us right now for coming together. That's cool. Okay. Wow. A lot of oxygen needing for the body to acclimate to this energy. So I'm really excited about that. Okay, so I'm going to move on to Clairalience. And Clairalience is clear smelling. Now, typically, a lot of people don't work on Clairalience and they don't work on Clairgustance, which is taste, smelling and taste. But I'm trying to get a complete sense within the head. So this is why I'm bringing in Clairalience and doing this as well. Okay, so can you take the other stuff away and bring me smelling? Bring me smelling. What do we got to smell? And immediately I'm smelling the salt air. And I can actually smell almost like a crab puff. Not to say I've ever had a crab puff, but that's the kind of the sense I'm getting. It's kind of seafoody. There's buttery. There's the dough. I think it's like a crab puff. So I'm smelling the appetizers. They're going, but it's very light. It's more of the salt air. Actually, it's kind of coming from starting at the salt air and then zooming in into the ship. And I can smell like a woman's perfume. I can even smell like makeup on somebody. And now I can smell dirt from a potted plant that's there. Really weird, but I'll take it. It's all different senses, so I'll take it. Anything else? And I can feel a lot of energy and denseness and pressure in my nasal cavities, but just behind the nose. And it almost feels like it's expanding out a little bit as well. So I feel, and I am having a hard time keeping my eyes open because of the dense energy in my nasal passages. Because it's definitely not because I'm tired. It's almost like just like a draw in here. Okay, Grace says she hears cows with bells. Oh, awesome. I love that. On their necks and peacocks singing and spreading their tails. Yeah, it's definitely random, but that is so cool. I feel like this is in India. I love it. I love it. And for Clairalience, she says she's smelling freshly baked bread. Nothing better than freshly baked bread. Or maybe coffee. I don't know. Coffee and bread are probably my two favorite smells. That's awesome. I love that. Thanks for sharing, Grace. Okay, so they're starting to shift me, and I can feel my tongue getting heavy here. So Sebastien wants me to move on to Clairgustance, which is clear taste. So see what happens to your tongue, and I can already feel my tongue becoming swollen. My speech is becoming a little bit more difficult to talk. And there's like something sour. It's making my eyes wince. Oh, it's so sour. It's like lemon. It's only on like my left side. It's not even like on the whole tongue. It's just on my left side. It's just a burst of lemon. Wow. And it's now moving to the back of my tongue. It's almost making me want to like feel nauseous, like how sour this is. Ooh, so much energy with this. My gosh. And again, you can see that I'm yawning because my body is acclimating to the energy shift, and it needs that burst of oxygen to come in and make that change. Whew. Lots of yawning. Wow. And I can feel the energy moving across the very back of my mouth, above my tongue, at my tonsils as well. And I can feel it moving down my throat, even into the base of my throat. And he's leaning me towards the claircognizance because he wants me to channel a message through him, through me for him. So he's getting my throat ready because he wants me. He's putting my attention here, putting the energy here because he wants me to speak. All right, I will. Just a moment. So let me know if you guys are tasting anything. It could be something light. It could be nothing. It could be saliva. It could be anything. You could even just feel a vibration or just a denseness in your tongue. And that is a huge win as well, because that is them beginning to activate your tongue. Just so happens I've been doing this for a bit, so I'll get a little bit more flavors, but not everyone's going to get a smell or taste. You might just feel sensations in that area. Whew. Okay. I'm going to be moving on to claircognizance now. So if anybody wants a message from Sebastien, or we can do cross messages as well. So let us know if you want a message. And you guys, if you want to do a message for me, please channel one for your guide and see what you get for me. And let me know if you guys want one as well. And I'll do one for you. But I'm going to start with a message from Sebastien. So, okay, Sebastien, what do you want to say? He's saying, today marks a celebration. As we enter into the third day, we're going to have finding more consistency of people showing up and working on themselves and opening themselves up. There's a celebration that is happening between all of us, that we are working on our awareness, because the veil is becoming thinner now. And a lot of people are feeling a shift. They're waking up. They're moving away from fear, and they're moving into determination. Actually, it's almost like anger, but it's instead of fear, you're getting angry. And when you get to anger, it's the fire within you is burning up, and that is one of the first steps of moving into awakening. That you awaken yourself up with a fire within. And a lot of people are going through this, as there is currently over 2 billion people on the planet going through an awakening, and many are in different stages right now, but many are awakening, and many more will be coming over the coming years. And the message is to stay within your heart, keep your love within yourself. Do not let yourself look at the fear. Do not spend time with the fear. So if you're in the fear, shift your attention to love, appreciation. Be in the present moment and look around you as fear settles in. Take a deep breath in, calm yourself down, and look around you and say, everything is safe right now. You're in no danger, because everything is perfect right now. And really, we are never in any danger, because we are energetic beings. And these are just actor suits that we're in. And this is a very small, temporary time that we're here to experience life in different bodies, different experiences, different people. So he says, fear not, everything is happening at the same time, and there is nothing to be feared. Shift your attention to love, be love. As you hold yourself in love, your vibrations will continue to rise up and elevate, and more will happen. Many great things are destined to come. Very cool. Thank you, Sebastien. That is a beautiful message. Okay. So I am now moving on to messages. And if anyone does want a channeled message from Sebastien, please let me know. And okay, Grace. So you're saying you want to hear a message from your guardian angel. So I'm not going to channel your guardian angel. So I do that on Fridays. On Fridays, I try to channel everybody else. What I'm doing now is channeling from my guardian angel for myself. So channel a message from your guardian angel. That's what you need to do as well. So let me know what you guys are getting from your own guardian angels. Find a message. See if there's something you want to say, something you want to share, and then see if you want to say anything. What I will do is ask Sebastien about your clairvoyance. It's great, Victorious. Okay, we got you next. But so Grace, I'm gonna start with you. So Sebastien, is Grace's clairvoyance, is it still opening up? He says, your clairvoyance is never going to stop opening up. It's going through various stages, like many do. As we continue and spend our time in these abilities, we're going to be going through various stages. And think about a color wheel, or going from gray to black. And there is a shift that happens as the palette becomes darker. So right now it is still opening, the opening of your eyes while you're on this planet. And as you continue this work, it's never going to stop opening. So celebrate what you have right now. There is no wrong to this. This is just a process. And to continue with opening up your clairs, your clairvoyance. It's happening. And you're working on everything else as well. As you work on the other clairs, all of them begin to multiply on top of each other. So as you open up your clairaudience, your clairvoyance is going to open up. As you work on your claircognizance, your clairvoyance is going to open up. Like everything is connected with everything else, all centered in on your third eye, which is right in the center of your brain. And that is the center of all this, the your third eye. So all of this is opening up, and you're well on your way. So that is what I'm getting for your clairvoyance. Let me see what your guardian angel says about your clairvoyance. Thanks, Victorious. Okay, so we're going to do a message for Victorious. Victorious, let me know if you wanted anything specific. I'm just going to assume it's going to be a general message. And for anyone else who's on here, try channeling a message for Victorious. What do you want to say, or what do your guides? What's the message for Victorious from your guides? So channel in and practice with that. Okay, Sebastien, what does Victorious need to hear right now? Can you make it more clear, please? I'm feeling a denseness in my back, right at the base of my ribs, in my spine. And I'm feeling a tightness in my throat coming through as well. And it's almost like there's a need for you not only to speak, but there's something like very deep in your gut that's so being buried down that you're suppressing it. And because you're not speaking your truth, you're making yourself sick. You are, and I am feeling that it's digestive issues, or could even be your ovaries that I'm seeing. There's like a denseness in there, and it's moved down to my sacrum, and I can almost feel like the vulva and the ovaries and was it the fulcrum that happens there, that they connect the fallopian tubes rather. So the fallopian tubes and the ovaries, and I feel like there's a dense pressure there that's coming from there. And I'm almost. I hope this doesn't. I don't want to offend at all, but I'm almost like getting a sense of abuse. Um, and it may not be so much physical, but you might be engaging in activity that doesn't honor yourself. You might be having relations that are premature, that isn't, or you're thinking about it, or you are having it and you didn't like it, but you're still continuing in this relationship to satisfy this other person. Um, and what I'm hearing is that this isn't the way to love. You need to love yourself first and let them come to you. The physical attention and attraction is what you have with someone that you don't necessarily have a strong relationship with. A desire is one thing, but having a relationship with just for the desire will reduce your lower chakras, especially your root chakra and your sacral chakra. It's going to reduce your energy and deplete what you have. So if you're going to be having relations with somebody, make sure it's with somebody that you love. But even before you love somebody else, you need to love yourself. So begin to tune into yourself, tune into your heart, begin to love yourself. And it starts with just by saying, and do this, and I'm getting the need for you to say this out loud so that the vibrations of your voice come down to your heart. And put your right hand over your heart, over your heart chakra, your heart, and say out loud, I love you. And allow the vibrations to vibrate in your heart and say, I love you. And say, I'm good enough. I'm a wonderful person. I'm good enough. And there's a real need to begin to love yourself because you deserve so much better. Yeah, you deserve so much better, and just begin to love yourself. I don't know if that resonates or not, but this is really just what comes up, and I'm just honoring what comes up. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, it really is just what's kind of come up for me. So a little bit weird, a little bit out there, but that's it. Okay, so Grace got the message for herself. She says, I'm getting there. There is some fear, but through practice, the fear will go away and my clairs will open more. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, absolutely. That definitely happens over with time. And even with the message that I just channeled for Victorious, I feel like there is, I have fear with it because I don't want to offend, and I question it that's coming through. So is this really what I'm seeing? Is this right? And I don't even know if I'm right, but that's not the case. It's not a matter about being right or not. It's a matter of, in this case, it's a matter of just, this is what I'm sensing, and try to do it respectfully. And Grace for Victoria, she says, I'm getting connect with your heart more often. So yeah, I think that's a line where we say about loving yourself and being kind to yourself. And that's definitely something that we all need to do at this time. Okay, beautiful souls. I hope, I thank you for contributing your energy and being a part of this. And even if you didn't say anything, just having your energy here means so much. And I really do appreciate this. So with that, I will be, let's see, tomorrow. So tomorrow on this channel, I am doing a group guided emotional release for everybody. At 12 noon, I'll be on 1 Billion Strong to do a heart coherence. So Victorious, come check out the 1 Billion Strong YouTube channel at 12 noon and 12 midnight Eastern Standard Time. we put ourselves into a vibration of love, and then we give that out to the world and raise the global vibrations. So that could be a good start for you to just begin to feel love and enter into that state. And this really goes for anybody. So then after that, I'm going to do a guided emotional release at 2:30 Eastern Standard Time on connight.com. And I will be back at 12:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow night to do this again. So with that, I thank you, everybody. Have a beautiful night. Thank you, Grace. Thank you, Victorious. That is great, Melody. All good. I'm good. Thank you for contributing your energy, and have a beautiful night, everybody. Thank you again. Much love. Bye.